and come to the Wide Shot. Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, how are
Merry
ya?
Christmas, y'all. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa.
Yeah,
Everything.
I don't know the rest of
Things.
them.
All
Leaf
the
Erikson Day. No, just kidding. That's in March.
Leaf Erikson.
So
Yeah.
if you're wondering why,
You're jingly?
I'm jingly tonight, right? And so tonight we're going to talk a little bit of Christmas because next Friday, hopefully,
We are not going to be able to touch Christmas at all.
we're
Nope.
not going to touch Christmas talk. We're
Nope.
going to talk about Star Wars.
Absolutely.
Are you going to
So-
try to go Thursday night? Are you going to try to go Thursday
am.
night?
I'll try.
Let's all go Thursday night. Try
Okay.
to watch it because we want to talk it.
Cinema 6.
No.
Really, just any theater that'll let us in.
Any of
Yeah.
them. Okay.
I'm not going to be picky.
I am.
Because
I'm very
all of
picky.
them-
At this point, I kind of want to just see whatever theater will let us. If I can get spots with third, I will stand in the garbage can by the door to watch Star Wars if I have to opening night. I don't think you understand how the desperation is there.
Yeah.
If they would let me bring a lightsaber, I would, but I think I might get kicked out again.
You might.
Get lightsaber chopsticks and then you can put them in your pocket.
That would be
I'm
cool.
gonna get lightsabers, chopsticks, and have someone sneak in sushi for me.
That
Hey,
sounds
maybe
like a
our
really
Chinese
good idea.
restaurant next door will be open and we'll just all take in some cream young some guy. I didn't see it. But anyway,
Wait, cream young some guy? That sounds.
Yeah, no, you missed.
It's an old
Never mind.
joke. That's an old man joke.
Yeah, it's an old man joke.
Old man joke. Sorry. So anyway, so tonight on Nerd
Yes.
Talk,
Yeah.
our homework. Sorry we've been away for a while. Thanksgiving got in the way.
Yeah.
Some horrible flus got in the way.
Yeah, that
It was-
sounded
it was
awful.
bad.
I mean, it was bad.
Yep.
So now we're
Thanks, Connecticut.
Yeah, thanks, Connecticut. No. So now, hey, it sounds like Santa Claus is on the roof. Maybe not. Anyway, so our homework this week was to everybody on the crew to come in with the 5 presents if money was not an object.
Yeah.
So budget's not an option. 5, and then your 5 favorite Christmas movies. And I bet our odds of crossing over are like
Extremely high.
extremely high.
I think I have one that nobody else has,
I think I had 2 that nobody has.
as far as movies.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was that.
I'm
Oh,
pretty sure. Well, maybe Dylan has.
And then, of course, Lexi, she brought her notebook, so this ought to be good. She brought the notebook. So anyway, so we're going to start with Dylan because, he always gets left out because he's in the back.
Can we not start with me this time?
Nope, we're going to start with
No,
Dylan.
I'm grabbing my image.
Oh.
I have another. I'm looking for a specific
Well,
image of this
okay,
one. So I can
ladies
grab it.
first. So Jeff, no, I'm just kidding.
Wow.
I was okay. You have no idea how close I was to screaming. So John. But you beat me to it by talking over me. I'm
That's when you had a bigger
upset.
voice.
That was not cool.
No, we're going to start with Lexi.
Okay.
So Lexi, let's all do our movies first, and
Okay.
then we'll
Yeah,
come
so
back
yeah,
to
let's,
our
let's,
images.
let's keep it somewhat
So-
organized.
What
I-
are some of your top?
These
what
are
your
not
top
in
5?
order.
That's
in
okay.
any order
That's
at all.
okay. That's okay.
Love Actually is the only chick flick on my list.
That's a Christmas movie.
Is that a
It
Christmas?
is. It is actually a Christmas
Is it?
movie. It
Okay.
I'm not
opens.
judging. I'm not
It
judging.
opens with Bill Nye, not the science guy, singing.
That's lame.
I know, right? But he's really cool. Sing it. It
No,
looks
it's
like
not
Nike, and
Oh yeah. Okay. I
That
know
one.
you're talking about. Yep. Got it.
Yeah, it starts with him singing a Christmas song and swearing a lot, which is my kind of movie.
Oh, okay.
And the Santa Claus,
Tim Allen.
Tim Allen. Love Tim Allen.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Jingle All the Way
Jingle all the way.
with
Okay.
Really?
Arnold Schwarzenegger,
Okay.
and
Yep.
then what was the last one? Oh, Bad Santa.
Bad Santa with
Wow,
Billy Bob.
Billy
Yeah.
Bob Thornton.
Yep.
That's pretty
love
good.
Bad
I
Santa.
have to ask. Did you see the second one?
Bad Santa 2?
Yes.
I have.
I have not.
It was definitely a knee slapper. I took a buddy who does not like that kind of humor, and he laughed. Let's put it that way. It was
Who did you take?
Minch.
Oh, okay.
I had a friend when we watched Bad Santa at like my birthday party when in high school. She got so offended that she left.
It is an easy movie to get offended
Yeah.
at.
It is, and it was
If you're
the
easily
Badder
offensive.
Santa unrated version. She
Right.
was not impressed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
You're jingling.
That's my phone.
So
Hello.
I guess I'll go second for movies.
Okay.
Because I have a few. As I've explained a few times on the show, I'm a much bigger fan of Halloween, and I like horror movies a lot more. So my Christmas movie list is a little different.
Okay.
But there's still Christmas movies that I aim to watch. Of course, we're going to start with the first one at number 5, Dead Hard, of course. I'm Dead Hard. I'm playing too much Dead by Daylight.
Wow.
Die Hard.
Okay.
Come on, it's a classic Christmas movie.
Yes, it is. Absolutely. I'm
Just
not judging.
recently, as silly as it sounds, I love A Christmas Horror Story because it is the whole fight between Santa and Krampus, which I think is the funniest thing. It's supposed to be a horror action, but it's a silly thing is what it is. I love it so much. Krampus is right there with it. It came out the same year. Then I enjoy. I have a small weakness for Elf, because Will Ferrell.
Okay.
And then at number 1 is the movie that still touches my heart as a child. It is The Polar Express.
Wow,
Oh,
I never
okay.
knew that.
All right.
I love The Polar Express. I thought it was such a good movie, and I thought it was super fun how they have.
I do like that.
They have it somewhere. It's an actual Polar Express. They clip your ticket and they sing songs and have hot cocoa and everything. You go and meet
Oh,
Santa.
actually,
and
Yeah,
that's-
I think
that's
cool.
every town has
Yeah,
one.
we
of those.
have
Right?
one. There's one up.
we
in,
don't have.
Yeah, there's
No,
one
no,
here.
Yeah, it's
There's
it's,
no
it's,
fun.
it's,
It is.
it's a
There is
little
one
north.
here.
It's up north. Yep.
I think it's like Crystal River, maybe,
Yeah,
or
somewhere up
up
in there.
that way.
Yep.
Yeah, Dade City
Yeah,
area.
Dade City
Yep.
area.
I'd go to that.
Yeah.
All right, Jeff.
All right. Well, so movies, I have. They're in no order, but
Okay.
I have The Grinch. I do like The Grinch before How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Okay.
The original or the
The
new one?
original. I'm not a big fan of Jim Carrey, so.
Yeah.
But I do think he did well in it. But How the Grinch Stole Christmas. I also have. I'm trying to remember my list. I had A Year Without a Santa Claus with Heat Miser
Oh,
and.
I forgot that one.
You know, that one, that is still
Oh,
one
yeah,
that I
yeah.
can watch this day. Any of the old Rankin Bass shows, I'm not a fan of like Frosty, but any of the stop motion ones, because I was a huge fan of stop motion growing up. Ray Harryhausen. I loved like the old Quack.
Hey,
to
they
the
deserve a
Titan.
lot of love. There's a lot of work that went into those.
Oh, yeah.
The what?
A lot of work. that
They
went
deserve a
into
lot.
Oh yeah.
of love.
It was a lot of work,
Absolutely.
and
That was actually my 5th movie. I only went
Rudolph,
4.
of course, all those. And then I have the Star Wars Holiday Special. As bad as it is, and for those that have never seen it, do yourself a favor and go on YouTube. The entire special is on YouTube still to this day. It's been on there for years.
Right.
You can watch the entire special, and it is the most cheesiest piece of garbage that George Lucas ever put out, because there literally is there's no talking with the characters. It's the Wookiee family, and it's them growling and chirping and all the noises that a Wookiee would make. And there are no subtitles, so you have no
idea
clue
what
what
they're
they're
saying.
saying.
Yeah.
You have no idea until the humans come in. And it is the first time that they actually put Boba Fett into the public eye, was that Christmas in 1977 holiday special.
Oh, that's
so that
awesome.
one is kind of, it's as a Star
Near and
Wars
dear to your
fan,
heart.
exactly, it's
Was
kind
that
of near and
5?
dear.
That wasn't 5, was it?
No, Elf, or not. I do like Elf, but A Christmas Story with Ralphie is also probably one of my
Right.
favorite. I can sit up on Christmas Eve and watch that whole thing for 24 hours straight when they show it, and I own
That's
the
good.
stupid movie.
Now we have a Mike Sims. What's up, buddy? Mike Sims says Scrooge.
That's a good one,
The
too.
1951.
Okay,
It's a Wonderful Life.
never seen it.
Babes in Toyland. The California
Toyland.
Raisins Christmas Special. That is a good one.
The California, yep.
And Gremlins. So, hey Mike,
Gremlins.
you and I
Yes.
are kind of on the same one. So,
I forgot about that holiday Christmas with the California raisins. That is
Yep.
pretty cool.
Dylan, you got my videos?
I do.
Okay,
Well,
so
I mean, you can't play all of them. So.
all right, we can just play a little bit. So the first one I got is Gremlins.
Yep.
Love the Gremlins. So I pulled up a piece from the Gremlins of where the dad brings him in. He's wrapped up in a Christmas present because it's Christmas time and when they get it. So go ahead, Dylan. You can play that while I'm talking.
Because suffocating your head. Oh, while you're talking? Okay,
Yeah.
hold on. Give me like 30 seconds then.
Okay. So to me, that was a great Christmas movie.
Yeah.
I mean, I could have went all the Rudolph, the Red Nose, but I like these are the movies, and I actually during Christmas, I will actually pull these out and actually watch these movies. So I love Gremlins.
Okay.
Beth,
there you
are
go.
you
Okay, so Gremlins is awesome. So this is when Dad comes home and Dad
Turn
says,
the audio off for
"Hey,
copyright reasons.
yeah. Say, look what I got,
Sit
right?"
by the
And
fire.
you didn't. Is it? Oh, it's not shrunk down into the thing. Okay, that sucks.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, but it's not doing it. But anyway,
yeah.
so it's a Mugwai, right? Okay,
Yep.
so my second movie that I like is Die Hard.
Yep.
That's, to me, if you
Stole
don't,
it from my list.
yeah, I did. If you don't have Die Hard, you don't have Christmas. I'm just saying, you know, it's a movie that we,
Okay.
it's just really good, right? Yeah, and then I love Scrooged with Bill Murray.
Bill Murray, yeah.
Dude,
Okay.
that is,
Yeah.
you know, the truth hurts, right? Whap! You know, to me, absolutely
is.
a great movie.
And
I
Bill
have-
Murray
I have
makes
your-
everything awesome.
He does.
Yes.
I love Bill
Oh
Murray.
God,
does.
you have multiple.
And then
I am
then
the
there's
youngest
then
Oh, I'm showing your clips.
in the history
Ask
of
for clips.
television.
okay, well that's
For a
Scrooge.
reason.
So,
Yeah.
so you're a little
I
behind.
know.
So
You just said-
the next one is
Fine, no clips.
next one is Family Vacation Christmas.
A buddy of mine just put that on there. Christmas
That is
Vacation. Yep.
absolutely Trading Places. I didn't think of Trading Places because that does happen at Christmas.
Yep.
Way to go, Robert.
Yep.
Robert.
Yes. Yep.
Oh, that's
I
your
am-
friend.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
am bummed I forgot about Babes in Toyland.
Babes
I-
in Toyland's a really,
With
really
Ray
good
Bolger.
one.
Love that movie. It's a great movie.
And then the other one is I have a memory problem, so you have to bear with me. What's on my list, Dylan?
That's why
I don't
write
have
mine
your
down.
list. You didn't give me a list.
Huh?
That's why I write mine down. And then I
know.
still
Oh,
forgot one.
I'm getting old.
I'm gonna guess the one you haven't said yet. Lethal Weapon.
Lethal Weapon.
Lethal Weapon.
Nice.
Because it was the first one was at Christmas.
At Christmas, yeah. See, okay. So you
And-
go for a little different. You go for movies that take place at Christmas.
Yeah.
Or came out.
Okay.
Or came out during Christmas.
Christmas
me-
Vacation should be one of mine because I love that movie.
It is Christmas Vacation, dude. If you don't watch, if I don't
Yeah.
watch Christmas
Man, I
Vacation, it ain't Christmas.
Yeah.
I totally forgot about Gremlins. Like holy.
So
crap.
you know what? So did I.
Awesome.
I
I
absolutely.
didn't even think of
I
it.
like
because
that.
I don't think of it as a Christmas movie. But
Right. I
Right.
think of
Well, you know, it's kind of funny. Christmas, Gremlins 2 was at Christmas too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not
was.
quite as good as the original.
No,
but-
the original was
it
the
was-
absolute.
It was one of those movies that didn't need a sequel.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, you don't need more. Come on, you can
It
stop
was-
right there.
I think I hit all of them. Did I hit them all, Bill?
Yes, because I
Okay.
don't have any more images.
So that was, to me, those five are, that's Christmas.
Yeah.
Now, I like a Christmas Story. You having problems there, bud?
I am. Tonight I'm just having issues with my earphones.
I
yeah,
know.
it's
I gotta
just-
get you a pair of these.
Yeah, it's all right.
To me,
Carry
you
on.
know, those are the ones that just once it's here, and make Christmas watching them.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorites. So we all kind of crossed over a little bit.
A little bit.
Not,
Right,
not-
I
I'm
think
not
Die
trying-
Hard
trying
made it to most of our lists. I think actually Breeze is probably the most unique out of all of ours. I don't think any of ours touched any of Breeze.
Oh my!
Jeff's, the
my-
one that I forgot to say. What, The Year Without a Christmas, or The Year Without a Santa.
Year Without Santa Claus.
Yeah, I forgot to say that one,
Yeah.
but that was a
So
crossover. I
so
love that
Mike
one.
reminded me if you read the post down there, his thread, it's funny where Phoebe Cates is telling him why she didn't like Christmas anymore because her dad played Santa Claus, fell down the chimney, broke his neck, and rotted. I think that would make me hate Christmas too.
Yeah.
You know, that's kind of a gross smell,
Right.
especially when you start a fire. You're like, why do we roast beast?
Nice.
like on the studio monitor over there, we're playing. We all week this week, and during Christmas, I play all Christmas stuff, right? So right now we have the Grinch.
Nice.
And by the way, so I'm going to an event tonight called it says it's about how the Grinch saved Christmas. So I'm Pip Daddy Santa Claus.
Ho, ho, ho.
Ho ho ho, my ho ho bitches elves are making toys for all you down in the 10-0 zip. Anyway, so this is my outfit. That's why I'm dressed as weird as I
Gotta
am.
grab the
Give you a
Pasco
lump.
honeys on the way.
Huh? Yeah.
The Hudson
Hey,
honeys.
wait a minute. Hold on, ready. So Santa's a little horny.
Nice.
Get it?
Wow. Okay. Anyway,
Moving.
I don't have a red
Moving
nose
right
yet.
along.
I'm moving right along. So, Okay, so that brings us to this. This brings us to No Nightmares Before Christmas. Oh, you know what?
Which is
See, that
which
almost
should
made
be
my list.
Okay, so
Almost.
here's my defense of that one. As much as it may be a Christmas movie, because it does take place going to Christmas Town, I still consider it a Halloween movie
right.
At its core.
because Jack
is.
Skellington
Yes.
is a Halloween character at all terms of the movie, including his freak, his real. I call it a freak out, but it's a
But
real,
I think it's one of those. They still show it at Halloween and at Christmas on TV.
Oh, yeah.
Right,
So
it flows
it's kind of
between-
like
It's
one
a
of those
cross-
where
it's
you
a
have to
crossover.
show it
It is.
at both. 'Cause
Right.
It is, and that really should have been one of. I mean, that is my
Yeah.
all-time favorite stop motion movies. I love
it is.
Oh, it's
their
I
whole
love that
Tim Burton's
movie.
whole studio
It
with
took
that was
10
fantastic.
years to make that full
Holy
movie.
crap.
Tim Burton was actually at Disney
difficult.
working when they made that movie, and then he got quit and then left or fired, and he.
We
But
don't know the truth.
it's kind of a mystery.
There's always a
it's a
mystery.
great movie.
Hashtag me too.
Yeah.
Speaking of mysteries, you know what else is a real mystery? When you're opening presents.
Oh.
So we're gonna let Dylan start. Dylan, what is your?
No, what part of I didn't want to start did you say?
You should have had time to get
So
your
Bree,
images.
so
Number 8.
how are you gonna start?
We're going back to
start
Bree.
us off.
Okay.
We're flying through this. We're not supposed to be this fast. But
Well,
anyway.
fine. Then we can talk about movies more still.
Well, I think our presents will be more talk about.
I do too.
Maybe.
Because I got some killer presents.
So
Now,
a new
these are just-
motorcycle is
You have to
number one
explain.
on my
These
list.
Okay.
are if money was no object.
Money was no object.
What kind of motorcycle? I have to ask. Do you want like a Kawasaki Ninja Racer,
no.
or do you want like a
No, I-
Harley, like a?
I like the cafe racer style bikes.
Those are nice.
A lot. That's the style that I like the best. The bike that I have now is a KZ440, and it's ish, but it's very small. It's made for petite people. I'm not a petite person. It's made for short people. It is
Did you just say
definitely-
you're not a petite person?
I don't think she's. I
Yeah.
think she's a petite person.
No, like short petite.
Oh, okay, because I'm like,
I'm not short.
no, but I mean, okay. Anyways,
It's made for short people. My knees and my ankles and my hips line up, and they're not supposed to.
Oh yeah,
Gotcha.
you know they're not.
Gotcha.
No,
okay.
not on that style bike. I don't like it. I mean, I like it, but I don't like sitting on it for a really long
You just
time.
need 2 sizes up.
Yeah, it's a 440. We're looking at an 850 or something. But
Right.
I don't know. If money was no object,
Okay, let me hear it.
like a Ducati Scrambler maybe,
Ooh.
because he's been talking about those a lot.
I'm not saying for him. I'm saying for you.
Yeah, no, I like it though.
Okay.
I like the which one is it that I like better? The Triumph
Yes.
Scrambler? Yeah, I like the
Oh,
Triumph
that is
Scrambler
a
better.
nice bike.
Yeah, matte black. I like the matte black and a helmet to
Yeah.
match.
What color rim? Because that
Probably
makes
black.
a difference. That
Probably
makes.
black. I like all flat black matte. I think it'd look nice. A little bit of like army green in there, like that real dark army
Like a
green.
pea
Almost
green.
like a ghost black.
Yeah,
That's nice.
super sexy. So my
I
next
agree.
one is an original Van Gogh painting.
Really?
Oh yeah, I would love a real
Hey,
Van Gogh.
reality phone's calling. No, I'm just kidding.
Right? Yeah, none of these are in the realm of
saying that.
reality.
Well, no, like I said,
Yeah, if money was
if
no
money
object.
was not an object,
Yep, definitely a Van Gogh painting. Any of them, literally any of them.
huh? Well, Mark says it's my junk in a box, babe. That's
A
awesome.
first edition signed copy of either The Great Gatsby or The Wizard of Oz.
Ooh,
Boy, that's tough.
I
You got-
would go
but you got-
Gatsby.
Yeah, so you got to choose. Come
I
on.
don't know. I think I'd say Wizard of Oz. I love The Great Gatsby, but The Wizard of Oz has been my favorite movie since I was a kid.
I'm a Gatsby. Yeah.
I love The Wizard of Oz, but I love The Great Gatsby for two totally different reasons.
I would hope so.
I love
mean,
the-
it's kind
right?
of two totally different
Oh yeah,
movies.
I love the
But they're both in a wonderland.
right.
Yeah.
Both of those books and movies, both. I love them. An all expenses paid backpacking trip through Europe and Asia.
Oh, that would be cool.
Oh
Just
yeah,
don't stop at any hostels.
right.
Why not?
Well,
That just adds excitement
you
to
may
the
not
trip.
come out.
And then a stilt house in the Gulf of Mexico.
Oh, like what we have out here?
Yeah,
Okay.
I love those things. Somebody,
a few for
somebody just
sale.
bought one. Somebody just bought the first one and they're renovating it. They're getting ready to renovate it. I am
They
so
didn't
excited.
buy it. It got handed down.
No, they purchased it. It
You're
was
not
a
supposed to
purchase.
be able to buy 'em.
I know, that's what I thought. But they bought it.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah, I want
Possibilities are
to
open.
look into this a little bit because I
Reading
thought it
TV
was
studio
supposed to
on
remain.
the water.
Right? I thought it was supposed to remain in the same family.
Supposed to.
I mean, for the land lease and all that and everything. So, because it's coming up for renewal. The land lease is coming up for renewal in the next couple of years, too,
That's cool.
on all those. And I just have to throw in one extra one. If reality was not an option, a real dragon.
A real dragon.
I get that.
That's okay because I actually have my out of reality one that's basically not like even money wouldn't help this one. I'm pretty sure.
All
The
right,
bank
Bill.
would not loan me this.
Let's go. Talk.
Okay,
What's
well,
yours?
I guess I'm being thrown to the.
Yep, you are.
So for my first one is my real as a really realistic one. They came out with these. I think they officially came out finally. Excuse me. They officially came out with these, and I fell in love with them. Now they're super expensive because they're called Titan X's. They are graphics cards, and let me tell you, when I say that they are beyond powerful, when you buy one of these, the guarantee is you won't have to buy another graphics card for like 8 years. Like a guarantee.
How much are they?
Just the base one costs $1,000.
Didn't you talk about this before?
I did, and the
I
thing is
thought so.
because of the upcoming event, such as Star Wars, they are coming out with Star Wars Edition Titan X's.
Whoa.
A Jedi
those look
and
awesome.
a Sith, and
That
I
is
want the
super
Sith.
cool.
Those are really cool.
Now, I can't quite zoom in for you, but
Yeah.
in the center, if you see inside the center of the fan, there's a First Order symbol on the
Yeah.
left.
That
and then
is-
there's Luke's new regime on the
That
right.
is really cool.
That's awesome.
I really want the First Order Edition one because my rig at home is completely red. I think that would fit in very nicely to the effect, as well of I've always been an Empire man. The Empire is
You're such a dark kid.
the rebels were the terrorists in that one. Okay, there was a diplomatic way to handle it, and trying to overthrow an emperor is not how you do it.
So Michael, yeah, okay, never mind. We'll talk about this next week because I have a different look on this because I think it's all perspective.
I agree.
I mean,
What
it's
if we
not
come
hard
in-
to just not overthrow your government.
What if we come into the perspective of Darth Vader?
It's not always
This is a
very
next
easy
week show
to not
because
overthrow
Dylan and I
your
were
government.
talking about this earlier.
Okay.
Some
And
areas.
So Dylan, what's your number 2?
this will
My number 2 really isn't very specific. It's a curved monitor. They're not horribly expensive. I think the one I found was like $300. It's out of my price range. It's a 4K curved monitor, and I think it's very, very pretty, and I'd love to have it with my desk set up. It's not the ridiculous one that's like 56 inches. That one's just too much. My desk isn't even that big. I think it was like
56-inch monitor. You'd have to have those Titans. To
yeah, exactly.
Might be a
Right.
crunch
Well,
drive those.
You'd be surprised how strong a 1070 is. Next one is a 1080 because that's my more real. Once again, my more realistic one. It's a MSI a GTX 1080 Ti. I'd love to dual them and to run an SLI cable between them. But once again, outside of the realm of possibility because the prices.
Oh, Robert says he's running his 4K Samsung 32-inch curved on a 1070.
Yeah, 1070s are
now his setup.
super
I
strong.
have seen his gaming setup.
Badass.
It's pretty badass.
I'd say I would love
it
to have
is
a curve.
pretty amazing. I mean, yeah, he's got some
They're
Nice.
he's got some nice stuff in there.
The great thing about PC gaming is I will admit it's expensive to get started. If you want to get a solid computer that you won't have to upgrade for a while, it's good. But that's the key point: you don't have to upgrade for a while. That computer will last out a lot, like 3 to 4 generations of consoles before even one thing needs to get replaced.
Really?
Yeah, like for example, Xbox One's already coming out with its Pro and whatnot. Mine was built before the Xbox One was released, and it's still better than what they can do. So I mean, I'd have to say, they're lagging and behind. The only thing they have that's even remotely tempting is their exclusives.
Why
Hey,
is computer
Christina
gaming
Elizabeth is
better
watching.
than console
That's my
games?
niche. She's awesome.
I don't believe in the whole
Looks like
mouse and
Liz
keyboard
Tyler.
aspect of
Smoking hot.
that's the best thing ever. No,
And
it's not.
buy
For certain
more
things, I will
guns to
admit
make sure that
it's
she doesn't
stronger
get
than
along.
others. But higher frame rates is one of the bigger thing. I like having my 60 frames down to 144 frames. It's just having uncapped frames is the best feeling, as well as high resolutions and whatnot.
Hurry up, get through yours because I got to read Mike Sims because Mike Sims is freaking awesome as hell.
And then my unrealistic one is the Death Star.
Oh.
The Death Star.
If you're
I
gonna,
have- listen,
if you're gonna go
no, I
unrealistic,
have
you may
bids-
as well go
I
all the
have
way.
bids on the Death Star, sir. You'll have to get something else.
All right, you want to read what Mike Sims spoke.
All
This is
right,
the guy-
so-
love this guy. He is.
So Mike said his. I'll go from 5 to 1 just because it's in that order. Mike says he would take Steven Tyler's microphone with the scarves.
Oh.
His number 4 would be the Dragula from the Munsters, which is so cool because that is the coolest TV car. I'm sorry, I love the Munsters.
That is an awesome car.
He wants the complete EC Horror Collection comic collection.
Wow.
Number 2 would be a real Hobbit house from the Fellowship of the Ring, and his number 1 is a lifetime supply of lobster.
Wow.
That is a pretty cool and awesome list.
He's
say.
a man with relatively simple taste. I
Yeah,
can respect it.
not much. He doesn't want much. I mean,
Well,
that's
the thing is as funny as it may sound, you can
I got a
absolutely,
picture, Mike.
you absolutely 100% can go and live in the Shire. Here, I'll make myself full screen.
In New Zealand.
Yes, those houses that you saw were 100% for sale.
And can't you like rent them and
you
stay
can.
there?
You can.
They're
They're
actually like little Airbnbs.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, that would be the coolest thing.
For you to go to in a trip museum,
That's awesome.
they for a long time they actually used to do guides where people would walk the path of the hobbits, all the way starting at the Shire, then to Rivendell, then to Mountain Doom. Now, here as of recently, that closed off a while back.
Why?
Michael Jackson's glove.
It is a long walk, and a lot of people get very ill on the way.
So Baby Tech said he wants
Blessing.
Michael Jackson's glove and the Batmobile from Batman Begins, and that's it.
Batman Begins. Oh,
That's a cool Batmobile.
That
Okay,
is a cool
Jeff.
bet. Okay. Well,
Here we
now that I've heard these, I'm going to change mine a little from the original because
no, you won't.
because
you wanna know
now
why?
I've been thinking. So
if Jeff wants to switch us up, that's fine.
So
Santa here has his original list.
I have two. Let me do two of the two reality ones. Okay, I'll do two realities. My two reality ones. I would love. I haven't been to Universal. I know. I live in Florida. Haven't been there. It's kind of weird, but little out of my budget. So I would love passes for a year to go to Universal. Especially now seeing Harry Potter, would love to go and see that. So that's a realistic one. Another one I would like is I would like an actual, I guess, as close to a real lightsaber as I could possibly get. I know that there's some out there that are really kind of cheap and cheesy. Dylan and I were looking at some tonight that were really nice.
I would say if you were to call those cheap and cheesy, I would be a little upset.
No, the
with you.
ones that you showed me were really nice, and
'Cause
I would actually like those. So I would like one of those.
Ultra Saber, we are talking about you. If you're watching, we had an interview with you at MegaCon a while back.
Yeah, they were good.
Super
Yeah.
nice guys.
Some out of the unrealistic ones, I would love a slingshot. Just saying, those are just cool cars. I just think
Oh,
they're neat.
when you said
Oh,
slingshot,
I was like, dude,
thought
I'll go buy you a
I was saying,
slingshot.
like,
Hell, I'll make you one, dude. It's not hard.
I'm pretty sure, like,
I'm talking about those
Cracker Barrel
cool
down the
cars, you know.
road's got one.
Those are pretty cool. I don't know why. I think they're cool. I mean, I've never seen them in New York. You know, you don't see those very much because they don't ride in snow very well.
No, they do not.
But they are just cool little drive around town cars. So I would like one of those. You know, I guess everyone could do it. I'd like a trip around the world. You know, sure. I would like probably. I would like a real Dali painting. You said Van Gogh. Mm-hmm. I would actually like a real Salvador Dali. I think he is just kind of, for whatever reason, just the coolest, kind of weirdest artist that was ever out there.
Yeah.
And he's got that kind of weird mystique vibe to him that, you know, it's very kind of a...
You couldn't handle the Death Star, don't worry.
No, I'm still. That is my number one choice. Is the Death Star. I'm sorry. I will take the Death Star,
Okay.
or a week in Tatooine.
Listen, the thing
Or a
is,
week in
as I'm
Tatooine.
telling you, you know, they reach for the stars, I reach for the moon. Wait,
Yeah.
that's no moon.
I'd like a year's pass at the Cantina in
Oh,
Tatooine.
absolutely. I was going to say, you see that hotel they're releasing?
So Just Glass says Universal annual passes are totally worth it.
I know,
The
Jess.
Harry Potter
And
Christmas
it's
stuff
just-
is right now.
Now I know what Jess, who is the owner of the little bakery on Grand, I
That
highly
has got some
recommend.
of the best. Oh
I
my
highly
God.
recommend you
Jess
stop by
Darling,
there.
I'll make you a corporate sponsor. We'll talk about you every single day on every show
Her
we do.
Nutella
because-
brownies
Oh,
are. I'm telling you, I would wait 8 hours for
that
a
is
Nutella
some of the
brownie.
best.
Run
speaking-
that offer by there. You look at your camera.
But
Okay.
she,
Jess, I'll make you a corporate sponsor if you just give us some food because I love your stuff and we'll talk about you every single day on every show that we do. And I will make sure that if we show your stuff and we'll come down and do an interview from your place because I'll tell you what.
her
it
bakery is
oh,
amazing.
It is so good.
And they are
The
the
views and
nicest
opinions
people.
seen here do represent We Being TV 10 and Multimedia.
But no, she does. Her baked goods are absolutely
They are.
phenomenal.
They are. Now
Have
I
you
am
ever
surprised.
been there?
Have you
No,
been there?
I don't think I
Oh,
have. Which one is it?
it's right on Grand Avenue.
It's yeah.
Just past Leaning Tower Pizza on your left-hand side.
Yeah,
It literally is a
I
little
wish I knew
house.
her address off the top of my
Oh
head.
yeah, we'll get
Actually,
it.
maybe Jess will put that on there for me, and I'll just read exactly where it's at.
It is. I'm telling you, it's amazing.
Is it? I'll have to try it.
They are phenomenal. But I'm surprised. That made me think of you because I'm surprised you didn't want a TARDIS.
Yeah, see, yeah. The dragon was the only not real one I picked, but yeah, I think I would like a TARDIS. We just got an Amazon Echo, and I programmed Alexa to land the TARDIS.
And I see it didn't work because you're still here.
Cool. No,
awesome.
it makes the noise and
does it
stuff,
really?
and then it'll like crash land, and
That's
you can make
cool.
it make the sonic screwdriver noise and
I think
all
I'd
these
be
other noises.
I think
Oh,
to be
we have-
completely honest with you, I'd be scared to have a TARDIS. You wanna know why? It's a lot of responsibility.
Jess
on that
said she's
because,
in.
Right?
because I screw around with stuff too much, and there's a lot of
We will
buttons
come
there.
to see you this week, Jess. Or next week.
She did put her address. It is 5032 Grand Boulevard in Newport Richie.
And
So there you
man,
go.
oh man, is it worth it?
It is so
But you
worth
better
it.
get there.
You have to get there at the butt crack of dawn
What's
when they
the name?
open.
What's
It
the-
is called the Little Bakery on Grand.
The little
Yeah,
bakery.
it's just that's
Oh.
literally
And you
what
literally
Bakery on
have to
Grand.
get there. If
Yeah,
you're
you gotta
there,
get there early. You know.
yeah, if you're there at 10 o'clock, you are out of luck because
Wow.
this stuff flies.
It's so
Seriously.
good. Oh my god, it's so good.
It is
We'll
great.
definitely
We
make
actually
it
had
there.
an open house at another one of our other studios, and one of the people showed up with this big thing of baked goods from her place, and it was gone faster than anything. I mean, it
Yeah.
was like
It's amazing.
That's
I got
awesome.
like
It is
I got like
amazing.
a cupcake or something like that. I'm like, where'd it come from? And everybody's like, oh my god, this is awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so you ready for mine?
Yes.
Yes.
So see now mine is I'm a little weird.
If you slow down this time, I can give you your images, by the way.
Okay, I don't really. I'm blessed, and I'm not saying I'm rich. I'm just saying I'm blessed. We always, my wife and I work very hard for what we do. We pay, we everything we get, we don't owe one. I like the Dave Ramsey side. Try, pay cash for it.
Yeah.
Don't extend your. So the first thing I would like to have.
Oh my God, is that a Maserati image you have here? What the
No,
hell
it's
is
not.
that?
No.
Is that a Ford GT? What is it?
Oh my
Did-
God.
God, talk about outside. Wow,
Ready?
you're really
Ready?
good for that money.
I
thing,
want
huh?
the Alien 17 laptop.
Okay.
Okay, because I want a good.
The X17?
Yeah, I want.
It's very pretty.
I want one that I can game on, that I can edit on, and it become just it's my
that is
my
so-
go-to.
Right.
It just moves around for me. It is a beautiful piece of technology. Yeah, I know that probably when I get it, it'll be out of date in the whole 9 yards, but you know what? It's absolutely phenomenal. So my second thing would be the Razer phone.
Ooh, it's very. It's
Let me
enough-
tell
It is pretty realistic. I mean,
None of my stuff is unrealistic.
Okay.
I don't think.
everything was in the bounds of.
Yeah,
you
but-
could. It's just.
But it's like
In time.
Do I
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
I'm a big believer in not like overextending myself if as much as possible. And then my third thing is oh gosh, I gotta start writing stuff down. It is so bad. Show my third thing, Dill.
You don't have any numbers on this, so I'll just pick one.
Yeah, that's
this
fine.
one.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I want the. Okay, now we have the DJI 4. Phantom 4, but I want the Inspire 2. It's just got way more bells and whistles, but it's also $4,000. I think $5,000 if you buy the complete extra battery package, the whole 9 yards.
Hey, look, you do have an unrealistic one on here.
Oh, I do? What's the next one?
No, that was it.
Oh, yeah. Okay, and what's my next one?
Yeah, we'll do this one.
Okay, so this
Put it
is
in
a
my
Black Magic. It's the Ursa Mini, and this is the higher end because this one shoots 4K and it's
Nice.
expandable out. So to me, that this is all stuff that I find exciting.
And the
Is
car
that
in the
like
background.
top of the line?
I'll take the car in the background.
He wants the
Yeah,
car
me
in the
too.
background, but
I
I'm
want
not.
the car in the background.
But to me, that's what I want though. It's
Cool.
You know how cool you would feel driving a supercar around? Great until
I
filled
drive
up with this
I drive a H2.
super car.
I feel kind of cool driving that H2, to be honest with you.
super
I
car,
feel
not
pretty
super
cool in my
carbon
Jeep,
footprint.
But I would
Oh,
like
he said you
I
heard
would
him right. Not super
totally
carbon hard.
be down for like a Maserati or a Lamborghini or
I was coming
like
from
the
Tampa
Bugatti.
today, and this guy pulls up next to me in a Lamborghini, a white Lamborghini. Rolls his window down, said, "Dude, nice Hummer." I'm thinking to myself, here's a guy in a Lambo,
Like, dude,
right?
nice Lambo.
I'm sitting there going, no, nice car, dude.
That's where you pull your keys out and hold out the window. You want to trade?
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, really.
Yes.
I'll trade you.
Like,
Right
you
now.
want it? Done. Like, there's,
over,
I will
done.
jump out the passenger seat window and you can jump out the
Right?
driver's seat and we'll just swap right now. There's no questions asked. I won't ask a thing. You could be wanted by the police right now and I'd be okay with it. Be like, hey man, I wasn't me. It's a completely different car. He drove away in my Hummer.
Okay, what's my last one, Dill? Or was that it? See, I'm getting old.
Oh, no.
One
You
more.
have,
No. Oh yeah. Okay. So I want. Mine's very simple. I want the Loot Crate DX
Evergreen.
Oh,
Evergreen.
okay.
That's what that was.
I want a full year. Actually, I want a
Oh,
lifetime.
okay.
I want a
a
lifetime.
lifetime.
I just want a
Um,
year.
You say a
Right?
year loot crate.
I'll
Yeah.
take
I'll
a
take
year
a
to
year.
start.
But I love. I tell you something.
I like my Loot Crate.
I'm a 52-year-old
anime.
man,
Yeah,
and I'll tell you what. Every
I get.
18th, 19th of the month, when that stupid little black box shows up, I am giddy as a freaking
Because
schoolgirl.
the thing is,
yep.
the way they used to advertise it was
My wife
it's-
would text me and be like, "Guess what's here?" And I'm like, "Ha! I need to leave early today at work. I need to get home."
I don't feel good.
Yeah,
It's a Christmas gift.
it is every month.
It's
It
or
is.
they used to describe it. It's like your birthday
What
every
is-
month.
And
What is
half,
part-
here's the thing: half of our studio,
Yeah.
of our set, is Loot Crate.
It's like the Jelly of the
Yeah.
Month Club. It's the gift that keeps
Keep
on
on
giving.
giving. I love that. I love that
And
line.
then
Yes,
you
it is.
have one more actually,
Okay, go ahead.
and it's the
Oh yeah.
Marvel
Okay.
crate.
So I threw this up there because they've really got into doing the TV shows and the anime, and I got sucked into the anime, and I'll tell you, I will never do that again.
I'll do it again. I
Just
want it
because
back. I
I'm not an
can't afford
anime
it.
guy. But the Marvel crate, the goods and wares, oh yeah,
I've seen a lot of that stuff, and the Marvel women's line, the Her Universe,
killer.
is fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, that is
It's cool.
amazing.
It's good stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
so in my opinion, I'm not saying that it's anything in there that was. I mean, if I really wanted the DJ Inspire, I could go get the DJ Inspire. But this is the stuff that if someone said to me, you get 5 gifts,
Yeah.
money's not an issue. Doesn't matter what it costs.
Yeah.
That's what I would want. I don't want a lot. I just that's kind of it. But with the camera though,
yeah,
I would want 4 cameras, not just one camera.
but it
'Cause
counts as one.
We're a studio, and I would replace my
Yeah.
older cameras. My older cameras are still better than most people's cameras ever, but still, we always want to move up in the world.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
not that we're ever going to stream 4K because it's just not something that is needed
right
now.
Not yet.
It's not like
In a couple
people are
years,
watching
maybe.
4K online. So
It's cool, but it's no Death Star.
This is true.
okay, you can have a Death Star. I want the what's the big thing? In,
You can film the Death
The new
Star.
one?
The
Yeah, what
big-
was the big one called? The Planet Killer.
Star Killer Base.
Oh.
Star Killer Base. That's
Yeah.
what I want.
They had to build a planet around that though. Like they had to
built it
build
into the
a
planet.
planet.
That's pretty
Using the
freaking cool.
core.
That is pretty cool.
The thing is, like when they built around the core, they're like, "Hey, we did it." And they fired it for the first time. They killed the core of the planet and went, "Oh,
So
we've made a
okay,
mistake.
so now
We
that we
need
said all
a
this,
charging port."
Lexi brought in a cool pin.
That's so cool.
So I know we can't get to it. Maybe
Right.
Dylan
I
can
am
move.
loving that
Maybe
pin.
Dylan can do my personal camera and get in on it, because it is. If you hold still,
Oh,
hold it
here,
right in
hold
front
on. I'll
of you.
take it out of the container thing.
No, you don't have to. It'll be all right.
No, it'll be less shiny.
Just hold it real. No, just hold it real still.
Hold it still.
because he'll zoom in on it.
Oh,
It-
wait, is that Mr.? It is. I knew it before we even got close to it. I wasn't listening earlier. Ta-da!
Is that cool?
I love it.
That was another thing I would love to have an original Edgar Allan Poe.
Poe humbug.
Poem.
I would love to have
Yep.
one of his poems, like with with an autograph on
That
the
is
page
cool.
and everything.
Right? Oh, I love it.
That
So
is
you know,
really-
Mike,
Specifically the pendulum.
so Michael on Facebook is like the Doctor Who Christmas specials are pretty good too.
They are, yeah. And
They are
the
pretty good.
Christmas specials a lot of the time end up being regeneration stories.
Right. Right.
So, I mean, because the next one coming up on the 24th is going to be the regeneration from Peter Capaldi to Jodie Whittaker.
So Mike, you said sounds like a great prize for a contest. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. I can't give Bree away.
Yeah.
She's taken, dude. He sits right over there, and he scares the crap out of all of us.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
no.
He's so
What were you? I don't know if it was maybe that because that is.
Yeah, I
actually
don't.
cool.
That's
Yeah, I'm not
super
sure
cool.
what the.
I can't give the Death Star away because Darth and all those people are really. Well, it's dead now. so-
I don't know if you
Yeah.
can
They
buy
blown it up
the-
twice.
I don't know if the Christmas specials are on DVD. Maybe that's what he meant. I don't know.
Oh.
They are. No, they are.
Okay,
Yeah.
maybe that's.
Yes, they are.
Sure
Because
they are.
I was.
Maybe
where was
that's
I
what it
today?
was.
We went down to Think Geek.
Okay.
Okay.
And they had them there.
Oh,
Okay.
all right.
I think it was where I saw
Maybe
them.
maybe that's what he was.
That would be
Yeah.
cool. Yep.
Not sure what.
Tell Heart is my jam.
Oh, it is Doctor Who, a Christmas special,
Yeah.
special gift set.
That's awesome.
That is. That's very cool. So
Oh, it comes with a little with a TARDIS speaker.
That's so cool.
that's awesome.
When we get our Christmas tree put up eventually, it's only a little 4-foot
You
tree.
haven't
but
done
it's
yours yet
blue.
either?
The TARDIS
No,
is
I
the
haven't done
as the
anything.
top as the topper.
I don't think we have a top. I want to get a weeping angel. I want to make a weeping angel for the top.
What you do is you
What
take
is a
your
weeping-
entire
They have
tree.
a really cool Death Star one that lights and plays the music.
Dylan said on Facebook he saw
yeah.
the loot crate. That's a good idea, Mike. That's a good idea.
The loot crate for a prize.
Yeah.
Hold on.
That is.
Well, I will
you
work-
actually talked about that at one time,
Yeah.
where
Yeah.
to doing a loot crate as a giveaway.
Yeah.
That's
Well, what we wanted to do is we wanted to make a nerd talk crate
ooh,
because
ooh,
we have
That would be-
we have
we
the
have stuff.
technology
Yeah.
now.
That would be
Yeah,
a
we
good
were gonna
idea.
we were gonna start doing our own. You know what, Mike? You just rebooted my brain on that one. I think this year we're gonna do a nerd talk crate,
Oh, cool.
and we'll give one away a month, and they got to come and they got to come be on the show and get it in the whole 9 yards, and it'll be full of
cool.
That's a
really
good
really
idea.
super cool
So I feel
stuff.
really awful, but I just remembered that I have Edgar in the truck, who is named after Edgar Allan Poe.
Is he gonna be okay?
Oh, he's fine.
You want
He's
your
all wrapped up.
You're
okay.
bad.
Oh,
Nah,
say-
he's okay. I know.
You got a
I've
little
left him
Christmas
at
hat
work
for him?
twice.
How do you? You're like the parent who's just like, oh, I left my kid in the car. How the hell did you leave your kid in the car? You
I have
birthed
this
him.
little stand.
It's just like, oh yeah.
I did not birth that thing.
Oh, but I'm saying,
That would be.
Oh, that would be
Now
awkward.
wait.
but I'm saying, how do you it's like a small child. Like, how'd you forget it in the
I
car?
know. Well, he
You-
sits underneath my monitor stand behind my keyboard, and he falls asleep. He gets in there. I'm not even kidding you. On Wednesday, I took him to work. Within 10 minutes of being on my desk, he was over my keyboard and underneath of the monitor stand
'Cause it's
the
warm.
whole day. Yeah.
It's warm. That's
Nice.
why. Yeah.
Yes.
I can
so
see
that's
that.
how I've forgotten him twice.
That's-
Once I turned
it
around,
happens. Hey, I forgot Dylan in the car.
my mom forgot me at the
days.
dentist office
You've
one
forgotten
day.
me at school too, so it's not much of a difference.
Yeah, I'm the parent calling school, going, "Hey, I'm on my way."
Mr. Gaston.
It was really bad traffic, and I'm stuck. And then I'm sitting in the office going, "Crap, I gotta go."
On the same note of Christmas stuff, though, I do want to show off one quick thing.
Okay.
This was what I was trying to tell you guys about earlier.
Oh yeah, he found a Christmas tree that's really supposed to be super cool.
Da da
Oh,
da
that's so
da 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 da.
I hate it when he does that. with
Well, limited time. You want to switch
That
from now
is-
on? I'll go
that
there
is
and do
That
this.
is
All right.
really cool.
That is
Hey, we
super
should
cool.
talk mom into doing that.
I would love to.
That's a
the
neat-
only
Good
difference
luck with
is
that.
the only
Yeah.
difference is I would
Let
take
me know how that works for you.
I would take the mask behind you guys and put it up there. That way I can have it lower on the tree. And I put the Death Star at the top because there's got to be a star at the top of the tree.
That star that I saw, there was. I'll have to send you the link for it, but
Please do.
It was on Facebook. It wasn't very expensive, but it's
I guess I can just look it up.
It
I am
plays.
the master of the internet.
It plays Vader's theme while it lights up. It's really kind of cool.
What are you talking about? Stop gossiping.
Yeah,
All right. You guys are rude talking over Jeff.
And you know what's really weird is I don't even know what they're saying, and I'm sitting right next to them, so it could be anything.
We're plotting.
Son of a nutcracker.
Pretty much.
Death Star Tree Topper. Wow, that was.
Yeah.
That would be kind of cool.
It
Actually.
is really kind of cool. Did you see it?
But it'd have to spin around though.
No, this one doesn't spin, but it lights up and plays Vader's.
They have a few. I
Yeah.
have
I
a
wanna
feeling I
make-
know which one it is.
I
because
want to
it's
make a
the more
weeping
pricey
angel that
one,
goes like
but-
this, and then it'll go like that, and it has its angry
You
face.
know,
and
not
then you
for,
put it back.
I think I want to say that I've seen an actual
Oh,
one.
I've seen ones, but they're expensive.
Are
as
they
all hell.
expensive?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna like dissect a Barbie or something.
It
Okay.
Barbie's taking one for the team, the Christmas team. I'm telling you.
you see,
Frankenstein a Barbie
Jeff.
a little bit.
Yes.
it lights up.
What?
And it lights up.
Yes, I know.
And-
I said that.
And it makes it look like the laser shooting, as
Right.
well as the fact of with the
Pew,
remote
pew,
control.
pew, pew.
It's really kind of cool.
With the remote control, upon pressing the button, you can hear Star Wars' main title and the Imperial March.
Exactly.
That's cool. I'll
The
have to
question
see it.
is it worth
Alexa
the
will
$100
play
that
Star
it
Wars.
costs?
Well, is Lexa the one that if you get the small minis, you can put the little tops on them and get
Oh,
games?
Jeff, this is more just for you specifically, but they have a Ray
Look at
tree.
it. They
tree
they
top.
showed
They
they
have a
showed
Ray
it on
ornament,
TV.
too.
They have a
and I
what?
can't remember
Ray
if it was
ornament.
Alexa.
I don't know. It's the Alexa is the Amazon one,
I have no idea what he
yeah.
wrote.
and
but
I
it
can
looks
make
like
it
it's
make rooster noises, and it makes the dog go ballistic.
Oh, the casket of armadillo.
The cast of
Amontillado.
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 Oh, okay.
Not the L's are pronounced in English.
Yeah, I
Amontillado. Yes, I love that story. That's where they bury the guy alive in the wine
behind
cellar.
the wall.
Yeah, behind
Yeah.
the wall they cement it up. Yeah, that is.
You
a
know,
super cool
Netflix.
story.
And then he-
Actually,
he
if you
goes-
have Netflix,
Yeah.
they've
Holy
taken.
crap! My sister-in-law from New York is watching.
Oh,
Dawn.
is that the one from
Right
Penn?
on.
Yeah.
Okay, hey, Rochester representing here.
She's a watching. Don Smith is a watching. Anyway.
The
Good to see you.
Netflix they've taken the old the stories of Edgar Allan Poe, some of the good ones like
Yeah.
Telltale Heart and what's the Mask of the Rue Morgue? Is that what that is, or what's? I know I'm screwing the name up, and
yeah.
I'm sorry. Anyways,
Love
Yeah.
you too, Don.
they've turned them into animated shorts.
Oh, that's
And
super cool.
They're creepy. I mean, they're
Anything
not.
with Edgar Allan
Poe
Poe.
is
you
yeah,
know,
creepy.
you
They're
know
not
who would
like-
make a really good Poe if they did a live action is the guy that plays Kylo Ren.
Oh,
Adam Driver?
Yes, he would make a good Poe.
He would
He's
make
kinda
a good.
creepy.
I don't think
He
Adam
is.
Driver's forehead's big enough.
No, he
They
would
could
make
make
a
it.
good Poe.
Like, have
That's
you
what
like have you
prosthetics are
seen?
for.
Have you seen?
Or Bill Murray. Bill Murray would make a.
John
see-
Cusack did.
Yeah,
I think
but
once. He did a
I'm
Poe,
looking
and
at
he
that
was
pen
okay.
and I see Bill Murray all day. In
I
that.
do
a
too.
little bit, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I've got you all beat. Dwight from The Office.
what?
Dwight from The Office.
Oh, no.
Look at him and put the big bushy
I'm
mustache. and put
looking.
his hair on
I'm
the
looking
side.
at him. I don't
You'd
see
have to make
Dwight
his
at all.
hair
So
dark.
we're looking at the
Yeah,
Poe
so
humbug,
sorry, we're looking at this
and it
little
looks
pin.
like Bill Murray.
It does look like
Yeah.
Bill Murray. I mean,
But I think
I
Adam
could-
Driver has the
presence.
aura,
Yeah.
the presence
Yep.
of Poe. He would do a good Poe because John Cusack was an okay Poe. He can be pretty.
see now, I don't.
in
What
movies.
was that? Where he was
Oh
Poe?
God, that was ages ago.
I think Adam Driver has the bullied white kid feel. Like that's
that
kind of
what I
all
think
I'm
it
getting
is?
that. He's the
So-
one stormtroopers laugh at.
So
Dylan.
the Mike on
Yes.
Facebook is saying the best present he ever got was the animated Darth Vader bank where you put the money in, and I think is that the one that I think the lightsaber light is that what he said?
Where he
Light-
moves his hand up
the
and down.
lightsaber lights up and it plays the march.
That's awesome.
That was a good one. I remember that. I
That's
actually
cool.
remember that bank. That is a cool bank.
Dylan, can you
That
look
is
up
pretty-
to see if John Cusack ever played Edgar Allan Poe? I really feel like he did. I feel like there was a Poe movie like 15 years ago.
Cusack,
think you're right.
Edgar
I feel like it was John Cusack.
Allen.
But it was like a modern version of it or something.
Of just like a story of him, or like a
Kinda.
biography
It was a
type thing?
specific.
Oh yeah, 2012, The Raven.
Oh, what?
The Raven.
Yup,
Yep, I
the
remember.
The
Raven.
remake? Oh, okay.
19th century Baltimore detective Emmett Fields makes a horrifying discovery that the murders of a mother and daughter resemble a fictional crime in the story told by Edgar Allan Poe,
Okay.
played by John Cusack. When another
That
murder
doesn't
occurs,
make it
seemingly
any
inspired
I like
by
the original better.
Poe's writings, the Fields realizes the serial killer is on loose and enlists in
I
Poe's
remember
help in
that.
catching the felon.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
I
he
feel like it
talks
was
to-
longer ago than that, but
It
that.
wasn't-
No, it's about right.
There was two
yeah.
of them, but 2012
Yeah.
was the most recent one.
Yeah,
Okay.
the original. Yeah, the
Well, no,
original
I'm
Ravens.
talking like 10 years ago, like right
Well-
after I graduated.
Well,
high
if you
school.
must know, it bombed in theaters.
I'm not surprised. A lot of John Cusack's movies aren't real great. Do you remember Martian Kid?
Except for Better Off Dead.
I cried.
In Martian Kid?
Yeah.
It was sad.
Yeah, I don't
It was
remember
sad
that
movie.
one. I
He
just
plays
like.
a lot of
I just
sad
like Better
movies.
Off Dead.
Yeah. I like
Okay.
High Fidelity. That's one of my favorites.
Do you remember the one where Cusack was a horse rancher? It was a Western, right? And they had to go and help with a drive or something like that. So these people were supposed to watch his horses while he was gone. Well, the guy didn't do a good job, and all the horses had to be put down. And he got back, and he goes like, "I'll burn you out. I'm going to burn you out." His son's name was Cage. That's where Cage got his name.
Is it
Oh,
really?
really? From
Oh,
that
see,
movie?
no, I did not
That
know
is
that.
cool.
Is that the movie like the Jack Bull or whatever?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Jackal.
I
That's
here,
cool.
I thought it was
love
more-
John Cusack. I would give anything to meet John
I
Cusack.
met him
You have?
very briefly, but I got to shake his hand. We were, yep. I
Was
got-
he more chill than he seems like he
No,
would be?
it's
Was he
just the
kind of
way he is.
rude?
Nope.
No,
He
just kind of whatever.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like a lot of his movies.
I'd
A
like to
lot
meet
of-
Daisy Ridley.
Oh god.
I would
so,
too.
So we're talking about
not
princesses.
for like any inappropriate
I'm just
reasons, because
saying.
I think she's a fantastic.
Okay, so we're-
but
so-
her most recent movie, the Murder on the Orient Express,
Oh,
was
yeah, he's
fantastic.
right.
Vincent Price.
The original Raven with Boris Karloff was very good with Vincent Price and Boris Karloff.
Yep.
Yes.
That was a great movie. I
Yeah.
I love that one to this
So
day. Yeah.
so being how we're down at 7:22, we only got a few minutes left. So we're going to tease next week. Let's talk.
Okay.
Let's talk about next
Let's
week.
talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
So
it's
what do we
it's a
wanna talk
national
about?
holiday.
Who is Ray
next
gonna be
Friday.
It
related
is
to?
quickly going to become
She's
my
gonna be
new
related
Christmas
to somebody.
movie.
Yes.
Well,
No, she's gonna be Forsworn.
There's stories. Okay. I watched. I'm trying to think of the guy's name on YouTube that does a lot of this. A lot of the. His predictions are pretty stinking good, right? So he was saying that she's on Jakku because in the very beginning of the movie, who was the Jedi that was on there?
Kenobi?
No.
No.
Okay, in the beginning of The Force Awakens,
Right.
Poe is talking to the Jedi that's on Jakku, or Jakku, however you want to say it, right?
Okay.
He gets killed in the
Right.
very beginning of the movie. He watched over Rey while she was growing up,
Okay.
because that's how it worked when she was little. You know, even though she was working with the as a salvager, he made sure she was okay because she was one of the last, or one of the last, something like that. Yeah.
Right.
So, but she, as a youngling, was actually training under Luke, and Luke hid her on that planet with that Jedi. So it's almost like Luke, when he was a kid, was on the same as Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Okay.
Okay.
Obi-Wan Kenobi really knew he was there.
So is this how she's
Obi-Wan
supposed to have
Kenobi
known
was
where
the
Luke was?
Overwatcher
Right.
of Luke.
Yeah,
when he was
right.
little.
He was being protected from Vader in case.
Same thing
Right.
on Jakku is this guy.
Huh.
What was the name of that Jedi
I-
that was killed in the beginning?
I'm trying to look it up. The thing is I don't think he's a.
I don't think he was a
I don't think he's a credited character.
right. He
Which is the
he,
problem.
he wasn't. And that's
but,
why.
but he's one of those bit actors that we all know.
yeah, but he wasn't. His character wasn't
Because
like
they killed him off like that.
right, and that's why it made no.
The thing is, because as I'm looking up, saying the Jedi that lives on Jakku, I'm not finding it.
Okay, well,
I don't think he's. That's my
Maybe
only
they-
gripe. I don't think. I think he's. I think people think of him as a Jedi because of the way he dressed, and the way he talked, and the way he spoke. I do not think he was a Jedi because if he was, Kylo would have hunted him down earlier.
Read what just said.
So are you going to binge watch all the other Star Wars movies before Thursday?
Listen, that's a lot. That's a
Jess,
lot of
you
work.
got it, baby.
You're on, Jess.
That's a
We're gonna-
lot of work because
we're
now we
gonna
have
bring
one.
We're gonna bring
Yeah.
Jess from that little bakery. We're gonna put her on the whole show. We're not gonna do a segment. We're gonna do the whole show. We're gonna put all of her stuff right here.
I'm telling you, and it wouldn't
Eat it
even.
all.
Yeah, I don't think the
It
table's
won't
big
last.
enough.
It'll be gone
Yeah,
by
no,
the
no,
end of
no,
the show.
A whole show devoted to giving us
Yep.
all diabetes. Perfect. I'm
Yeah,
down.
I'm
Let's
good
do
with
it.
that.
Hey, diabetes is all day on that show.
I'm free, so it's all good. I'm good.
but yeah.
So, next week.
Next week is the big day. I may actually take off work just because I'm that excited.
So Thursday
can't
night,
wait.
we're all
Yeah.
gonna go watch. Friday, sorry everybody, there will be spoilers.
Yes.
Yes.
That's a given.
There will
though.
have to be.
If you don't want to hear it, don't watch.
Because
Yep.
but
this
please
is where-
watch. We love it when you watch.
this
Go
is
see
where-
it Thursday.
I was saying, just go
Yeah,
see it Thursday.
right?
Come with us.
Yeah, just yeah.
Find us.
Yeah, I mean, and some of the theaters are actually giving great discounts. I mean, you can get combo deals with, limited edition merchandise that you can't buy. They're going to be just
That
giving
you
it to you.
can't
Pins,
buy.
Pins and posters
Yep.
and all kinds of swag. So
Cool.
go support. Go out.
Yeah.
Go see it Thursday night.
Yeah, go see it Thursday night. Be
Yes.
amongst all the
Definitely.
nerds
Yeah.
Yes.
and the geeks. Us.
I mean, to be fair, it's Star Wars. It's something that everyone can sit down and watch.
Oh yeah. Even the
It is a
not nerds.
great family film, no matter
It
which
is.
way
It
you
really
slice
is.
it, because it has a good moral sense. It has it can be compared to a lot of our historical issues that are
So,
going on and
Not
have gone
great
on.
family.
So would
examples,
you
though.
say?
No,
Would you say that? Would you guys say that Star Wars is becoming a Christmas movie?
Yes.
It might be.
Yeah.
It
it's-
seems to always
specifically.
come out in
It's-
December's.
Well, it's because it's the holiday season and
Yeah.
Well,
it's the
Iconic.
biggest.
that topic, unfortunately, we'll have to wait for next week because we're out of time. So, bye everyone. Thank
Bye.
you for tuning in.
Bye.
I'm
We'll see
Jesse.
everybody next
That's
week.
Bree. That's Boss Tech, and that's Jeff Fafa. And we'll see you all next week.
Bye.